We are live at the Carol School, Lagos, to meet with the 9-year-old calendar prodigy, Shiju Olawepo. This boy knows the day of any date supplied to him as far back as 16th century. And yes, the Digital World Forum is here to pay a courtesy visit in the school with the boy in focus, and also to organize a relevant training program to encourage him and also to map out a path for him in the digital and ICT world. And of course, Eko Blog is here to give you the details of the visit. And I am Praise Ganiyu reporting for Eko Blog.
The story of Shiju Olawepo is a success story that must be narrated with pride. The 9-year-old calendar genius has the mental ability to accurately and spontaneously tell any day of the week and any year without looking at the calendar. Call it raw talent, you're absolutely right. Call it God's gift, you're not far from the truth.
We have in our midst the proprietress of Carol School, the one whom God has given the vision to raise the next generation of leaders, Mrs. Caroline Akintunji, the proprietress of Carol School, for the past 35 years.
There are talents all over Nigeria, but in academics. But a talent like this is a very, very rare one. Our prayer is that people who can help us develop Shiju to bring out more of the potentials in him, the Lord will raise them. Because we cannot do it. We are not a special body that can do much. All the Lord has used us to do is to find him out, to discover him. To discover him. And where our own glory comes in is because we just pay attention to details of every child. That is why we were able to catch him.
Every child has his innate ability and talent that must be discovered. We must take time to listen to our children, discover their talents and help them grow and realize their full potentials, Mrs. Caroline Akintunji, proprietress Carol Schools, said. She made the statement while welcoming the delegates of a digital forum to the school.
In some places, they might just have seen Shiju as a burden that is bothering them. And at every attempt, they might just have been waving him off. But we didn't do that because we know that every child must be listened to. And that is our hallmark here. No matter what a child says, no matter how stupid it may be, we still take our time to listen to that child. Because from that stupid talk, something good may come out of it.
In line with the goals of a digital forum to consistently support the growth and development of ICT, particularly among our youth, Digital Forum paid a visit to Carroll Elementary School. The Director General of Digital Forum and also the Director of National Broadcast Academy, Engineer Abiola Ajibola, said the goal of the courtesy call, besides recognizing the rare talent Shiju is, the purpose is also to encourage him by offering him scholarship opportunities that will enable to excel and position him for more discoveries. It will not be an out of order if Shiju is placed in the same league of great scientists like Albert Einstein, Isaac Newton, Archimedes, Neil Thomas Edison, and others whose work have impacted humanity tremendously. He affirmed the need for Shiju to be supported, encouraged, and stimulated so that more of the stuff he is made of can be birthed, he concluded.
We cannot just sit down and fold our arms. There must be something to be done to encourage him, to motivate him, and to also encourage others, that may be looking up to him and looking often up to us to present a training scholarship in the area of IT, in the area of, we call it machine coding. The ICT man will understand it. Machine coding and language. You want to train him. You want to believe that by the time he begins to follow that footpath, whatever he has upstairs, whatever I still have in him, he will begin to unearth them. you will begin to bring them out.
Shiju was presented with a training scholarship on machine language and coding as sponsored by Trackit, a Microsoft authorized education partner headed by Mr. Albert Aga, a member of a DWF. Other items presented to Shiju included a book on artificial intelligence for young ones authored by Dr. Bayo Adekombi of MTN, also a member of DWF. The package also included DWF-branded exercise books, biscuits and chocolates for Shiju and his classmates. Other members of the delegate included Mrs. Miriam Timebi, Mrs. Ugo Samuel, and Mr. David Umoru.
In view of your innate ability and rare display of mental capacity to spontaneously tell the day of the week a date falls within a calendar year, the Digital Work Forum, the advocacy arm of Media and Digital Skills Center, has decided to offer you a training scholarship in machine language and coding at Track IT Limited, a Microsoft authorized education partner in Nigeria. It is believed that this will encourage and stimulate you into bringing out further ingenious discoveries that will be of benefit to mankind. Please, a round of applause.
Okay, so we also have the ICT book for him, the digital book, Beginners Artificial Intelligence and Python Programming. That's for you, Shiju. And of course, we have chocolates and candies to go with it, and some exercises to encourage him. I would want him to share with his friends, could make them want to be like him too, and his younger ones. But a big thank you to the parents, please. Let's give a hand of applause to the parents. Thank you.
Track up. The school, headed by the proprietors, Mrs. Carol Akintunji, the headmistress, Mrs. Bola Adiaga, the entire school staff and management, the chairman of PTA, Dr. Mrs. Igor Odora, Shiju's parents and grandma, were full of joy to receive the team, describing the visit as the greatest thing that will ever happen to the school. The proprietors said the school, established over 30 years ago, has been endowed with teachers who pay attention to details, especially when it comes to monitoring the activities of the children that attend the school. She was full of praises for Digital World Forum as the first organization to have come to demonstrate support and encourage the calendar prodigy, Shiju Olawepo.
I think these people saw what he has been doing. It's gone viral, even all around the world, that he can tell the days of the week in any year, past, present, and the future. And because they recognized that as a very rare talent, they decided to seek him out. Even though the government ought to have shown interest in a child like this, but these people have beaten them to it. Here, we don't just believe in the cognitive aspect of their education, but in all areas, in their emotional, in their physical, everything. So in the process, we are able to identify talents.
Shiju's success story exemplifies the African proverb that says, "It takes a village to raise a child." The entire community of people must interact with children for those children to experience and grow in a safe and healthy environment. The efforts of the parents and grandparents in nurturing and encouraging Shiju is to actualize his dream, but also be appreciated.
When this calendar thing was discovered, or before it became public, it was just like him trying to draw every opportunity he gets. If he handles your phone, he's checking the calendar. We were wondering, why is he not playing games like other children? Doesn't have flair for toys. It's just this fixation on calendar and writing calendar. You can pick up and most of the time, because we have always quarreled with him, every time he sees an adult coming, you see that he throws it at the back of the chair, or you can just pick up a paper when you are cleaning the house and you see 1945 calendar, 1945 calendar, for what now? Then you see 2023 calendar. Well, I told the mother to just leave him. Let's see where it leads. Yes, it does that by heart. It does that. It can start a calendar from any month of the year, and it will be correct. So since all those things started now, I was trying to dig deep because I've spoken with a few guys that are in quotes genius, and they said he could actually do more.
The teacher's pivotal role is also commendable, particularly the teacher that discovered Shiju and provided the guidance.
Shiju is quite a unique pupil here in Cairo School because I remember when Shiju joined us in 2019, most times you'll be like, he wants to write calendar for 2045, I want to write calendar. So when you hear things like that, it's funny for his age. So most times we laugh over it and then be like, this small boy saying he wants to write, being that we struggle with tomorrow's dates and everything. So we continued like that until Shiju finished the calendar on my phone. We went back in time, we went in future like that. So I told my colleague, she too tried to question Shiju on the dates. That was how we actually discovered that he was a calendar genius. So that was how the whole story came about.
It was indeed a success story, a story that must be narrated with pride. Congratulations to all the participants.
Wow, what an incredible display of raw talent. You guys have just experienced the 9-year-old calendar prodigy. And yes, thanks to the Digital World Forum for this beautiful opportunity for Shiju Olawepo. I hope and I pray that this boy gets to find his part in the digital and ICT world. I am Praise Ganiyu once again reporting for a Code Blog. Don't forget to like this video, comment as much as you can, and also share. And don't forget to click on the subscribe button. See you guys next time.